to tell you, do you remember what I told you at the beginning of the semester? I don't know what I did. I hope I don't tell many times.
And not use my fingers and like rub them and manipulate them that way. I wanted to let, at least in most of it, I wanted to let the marks speak for themselves.
How important, I'm going to start by raising a question, how important is this in your hand? And, you know, I can see the wedding dress, I can see the tuxedo, and then I see this. And is this there to shock? Is this there to condemn? Is this there to heal? Is this there as a consolation that you're referring to religion and to the consolation of how do you deal with loss? Contextually,
Okay.
how much was it in your mind to say something by adding this piece, and how much do you think, and actually the question will be addressed to your audience, how much do you think your intent has come across, and how important for your intent to come across? So these are the questions that I want to begin with.
There were some other elements that I'm probably still going to add to this drawing. One would be in the foreground. My whole idea was the idea of exchanging wedding gifts. So he is giving part of himself to me, as you know, a bride would typically give herself to her husband. So in the foreground, there was going to be sort of like a metal belt, like a chastity belt sort of thing, that would be unlocked. I'm just sort of like laying open right in the foreground.
This piece, there's a bunch of these. Sort of what I was thinking about when
Doing that, it's no longer about the figure sitting there. It's about a certain light condition, and like I have showed you in the paintings that I have brought here, of creating not only the lighting situation of the entire, and I have pointed out the cool, the warm, the more contrast, the less contrast, but to create a mood through color, which is really basically what you are to discover as you limit yourself. And the way he handled color and mark making, you see this, it's like wide expressionist strokes with his pastel. And the way he's looking at the viewer, it's like looking down at him like that and saying, like, what's wrong with you? Have you never ever saw a man with a draw to be drawn made? I said, okay, be drawn made, but please do me